We're going like... Tell us how we did. What is going on? I'm gonna give it a second. Here we go, y'all. Y'all hear that? Anyways, who's singing? And why does the neighbor constantly have their air running? It's weird. It's weird. Well, look who it is. What's what for? Raindrops on roses and black kittens and cancer. So, I looked up the meaning. Cancer is a group of diseases characterized by uncontrolled cell growth and division. A practical or phenomenon perceived to be evil or destructive and hard to contain, or eradicated. So it means that word, I looked it up, destroyed. Destroy, completely put to an end. So gambling is a cancer sweeping across the nation. Hit the like, or your shoelace is gonna get tied in the pedal of your bike, and then you fall over. Look at that numbers going into the garage. What number? 5445. We're not doing that. Black cat. Mysticism, protection, acting as a bridge between, and intuition, as a bridge between the physical and ethereal realms, transmuting and absorbing, transmuting negative energies, making them powerful guardians of a home spiritual atmosphere. A black cat. Get the fuck out of here, YouTube. We're gonna remove yo at high. We're gonna hide you. We ain't got time for bullshit. The garage. Not garage. Garbage. What garbage? What garbage are you looking at? Black cats are seen as protectors, warding off negative energy. Warding off negativity, acting as spiritual shed against forces. In some traditions, keeping a black cat as a pet is considered a way to maintain a safe, spiritually clean home. Well, I got 3 or more. How'd it be? Black. One of my cat's names is Bassett. Anyways, black cats are believed to possess heightened intuition, psychic abilities due to their keen senses, particularly, can't pronounce it. Hit the fucking likes. Due to their keen senses, I'm not saying that word again, night vision. The ancient Egyptian goddess Bastet, often depicted as a black cat, amplifies this connection. They are seen as transformation and rebirth. So if you see black cats, it's, just like it's a transformation, rebirth. When cancers too here, so that was representing, some of us went through the portal, can't touch this. 45, 54 are going into the garbage. I can't see you right now. Is there 54 in the garbage? I don't have a garbage. 54, 40. You know what that means? Mirrored back. So all it is everything that people are projecting, 5-4, which is 9, which means transformation, rebirth, right? Is turned around to 45 because it's getting, that's the other side. So whatever you're putting out is getting reflected back. It looks like 45 to them. I rebuke it. 54. See? Anyways, it's shift in perspective or a willing to embrace a new beginning. Can you guys hit the like? No? Okay. It's opposite day. Let's not hit the like button. Hey, everybody, don't hit the like button. Opposite day, opposite. Then we got raindrops on roses. It means renewal, cleansing, and the delicate balance of life. Because water means cleansing. Jesus is the only way to heaven. Okay, Matthew Scott, did Jesus tell you to go and troll pages and tell people that? How about this? Instead of trolling on pages, why don't you walk it like you talk it? Why don't you start your own page and, you know, be a leader, a teacher, a messenger? Instead of going on other people's pages, copy, post, copy, paste, copy, paste. How about that? Just saying, 5-4, 45, 9-9. I know you guys are really good at copying, paste, post, pasting, posting. Okay, then do that. What, bro, you yapping about? Oh, here's what I'm yapping about. Ding, ding, ding. Cool story, bro. Oh, there's a sledgehammer dying to meet your face, your keyboard. Do you love Jesus? Do you love yourself? Is that what you do? Because you're almost a troll. You are a troll. So you know what? Your voice is better than sleeping pills. Jesus set me free from addiction so he could do the same for you. Who said I was addicted to anything? Are you projecting and judging? Maybe you're doing the wrong Jesus. Okay. All right, Matthew, we're going to get rid of you. You can go find a different page. Matthew just he just wants to project. We're gonna hide him so he can make another page and come back, and he can copy and paste more. Okay, Holy Spirit speaks through me. Okay, I don't need to copy and paste anything. I'm the real deal. There ain't nothing fake or copycat about me. Know the difference. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm addicted to blocking cockroaches. Yeah, I'm addicted to addressing the elephants in the room. It smells like burning rubber. Anyways, could be a fire sign, they're a hot mess. Doesn't have to be. Or you could be the fire sign that's dealing with, you know, this. You're like, this is our, oh snap, but then guess what? The elephant from upstairs, smash, stepped on it. Here they come, talking shit, but they can't even hit the like button. Seriously, you guys, ding, ding, ding. So pay attention. Oh, so the trolls are like cancer. You know what I mean? Let's go back. A practical or phenomenon perceived to be evil and destructive and hard to contain, but they will get destroyed completely and put to an end. And they take a gamble every time when they want to, you know, fuck with us. Gonna stomp. We stepping on them bitches. And it would ring ding dong. Chat, is this aura? Chat, is this aura? Bang. Hit the like. Oh wait, it's opposite day. Don't hit the like. I double dog, triple dog dare you not to hit the like. I hope your shoelace gets wrapped around your bike and you gotta fall sideways. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways. What are we talking about in here? Guess what? You ever heard of a podcast or YouTube channel or someone starts one and then we talk on there? That's what it is. If you don't like it, go start your own. Because every time I check, I don't watch YouTube pages, channels that I don't like. But oh hell no. We're not doing that. Hold on. We are not doing that. Yeah. We're not doing that. Anyone sending shit my way? 4554 is getting returned back. Just saying. All right. Tequila. Walking down here we come walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, we're the monkeys. Can't stop monkeying around. Oh yeah, I remember that show. Hey, we're the monkeys. Blah blah blah. Blah, blah. I forgot about that show. I used to watch it. Yeah. All y'all's trying to 9/11. Anyone trying to start a business? Now it's time to do it. Except if you have a Chinese zodiac sign of a pig, don't. Just don't. It's not gonna be good. Hey, we're the monkeys. Can't stop monkeys. That's stuck in my head. Maybe they're trying to send flying monkeys, but I just killed them all. That sucks. I just killed them all. Phew. But anyways, what up, Brian? Oh, I'm yelling. Everybody, I left a bad taste in my mouth. Everybody hears me. 9:33. Some of you guys could be seeing 333. Hey, now it's stuck in my head. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Blah, 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 blah. And then I don't feel... I want to sing. Oh, just wait. Just wait. We're not doing that. I opened the window. It's because I opened... We're not doing that. Hold on. Hey, Bobs. Sorry, Bobs. Phew. We're not doing that. Fucking 10:11, walking down. You know what the earthquake in this bitch. I picked all the right lottery numbers, right? Proof. Took a piece of paper. I picked every single number. Okay, you don't have to believe me, but June saw, show my brother, whatever. Give me a second. I'm the Terminator. The Terminator. You know what? I think they made those. Never mind. We're not getting into it. Pew. 15, 12. I picked all the numbers, but you know what my dumbass did? I put them on all different papers. You know, what's pissing me off right now? I'm not going to tell you. Anyways. It's not pissing me off. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. All right, anyways, there it is, the song of the day. Hey, hey, hey. Ugh. I got a bad taste in my mouth. What was I gonna say? It doesn't matter. Anyways, he has returned. What up? Cruising in the galaxy, my 6'4", slapping the bitches, running. You think Ludacris ever ran over that hoe? He said, "Move, bitch." You think she, looked like this? Cause Mercury's here. What? Saturn's here too. Mars. What the bars? Mars bars. What they say? Oh, can someone look up? I've been wondering all week. I don't know why it's in my head. It said, Mom had a baby and head popped off. Remember in dandelions? And you pop them off. What did that? Is there meaning? Can someone look it up and copy post it here? June or Brian? I don't know. Why is it in my head? Mama had a baby and her head popped off. Or was it 1, 2... tie your shoe, 3, 4, shut the door, 5, 6, pick up sticks, 7, 8, lay them straight, 9, 10, big the hen. Okay, this is off topic, but I am sleepy right now, so I might not be here for long. Oh, sleepy. That's okay. That's cool. That's okay. Sleepyhead. Speaking of sleepyhead, what was that? It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Fell off his bed, bonked his head, couldn't get up in the morning. What? Look at the trolls are dropping out like flies, y'all. Killing them one by one. I am the It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He bumped his head and went to bed and couldn't get up in the morning. Yeah, what does it mean? Can you guys look it up what the actual meaning of that is? Look up that and then put it on here. I can't do it when I'm on here. 613, 64. That's 10. Something about your 6th house and your 4th house. 4th house is by Cancer, which is your stability, family, blah, blah, blah. What's the 6th house? I forgot what that was. It means an old man in his sleep after hitting his head. And he couldn't get up in the morning, but why? Why did he fall off the bed? Remember when he had bunk beds? I used to fall off my bed and fall on the floor. I was on the top and I would fall off, but they had put rails on. Probably like, bink, on a wood floor and I'd still keep sleeping. Why is he falling off his bed? Then put his bed on, put the mattress on the floor. Some soft carpet. Nursery rhymes have stuff. Like, if you look into it, like, it just pops in your head, like, okay, what does this mean? Red Rover, some blah, blah, right over. What is that? What? Are any of you guys looking this up for me? I just named a whole bunch. Red Rover, some blah, blah, right over. Going at what does it mean? There's meanings behind all of that. What was the other one I was looking up? Hold on a second. Hi, babies. We're not doing that. We've been doing that. No, it's not happening. Right, guys? We're not freaking doing that. .com. You never played the game Red Rover in school where like you all hold hands, like, so there's a line here and then a line there, and you all grip hands and you're like, Red Rover, and then like you call someone from like, so say I'm on the other side, like send Jackie right over, and then you gotta run through and try to run through and break their hands, but if you don't break through the hands, then you're stuck, and then you go on this side. But if you break through, you win. Remember that? I want to ride my bicycle. The queen has returned. Ice, baby. $11, $13, $94, $9, 63. How old are you? Well, how old are you? I'm 42. Maybe that's why. Come on, man. Look it up. What does it mean? Can anyone look up? No one can do that for me? Okay. All right, I guess I'll look it up on my own. But you guys do have a rebirth renewal coming in. Black cats, 2 turntables and a microphone. I'd rather not say. I just know I'm a minor. This, sorry, that's whatever. It's okay. I got kids on here. It's okay. No one can look anything up for me. Y'all. Cool. It's alright. I guess we won't learn today. In other news, there's a cricket in the room. And Jimmy Cricket, let your conscience be your guide, or quit ignoring it. Anyways. Black sheep, have you any wool? I guess, yes, sir, 3 bags full. What does it mean? Black sheep, have you any wool? Where is my sheep? Where are my sheep? Oops. Sheep go, beep, beep. Beep, beep, give me back my sheep. Yeah, because they're trying to take the black sheep's knowledge. What does it mean? Oh, here's my sheep. But it's talking about back when slavery was thing. You don't need to delete it. You know what it is? There's the black sheep of the family and they always want to sacrifice us. They want to sit there and project and sacrifice the black sheep because they are a slave. You know what it is? And slavery is, people don't think, and slavery is still going on. You're a slave until you free yourself. Y'all understand? You know how to free yourself? The black sheep of the family, right? They want to come against your character. They want to sacrifice you. Why? Have you any wool, right? They want to take what's yours. 3 bags full. Remember the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe? They shaved and they shaved the lion and a death, and see, that goes right with the death and rebirth. I always say this, the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. And then on the 3rd day, he comes back, grows all his fur back, and everything turns green. And it's a rebirth, just like Jesus, 1, 2, 3. It's a rebirth. It's just a meaning. We go through many rebirths. That's all that represents. But that's what it is. The black sheep, they always want to sacrifice it. You know why? Because they want to group up like cancer. All the people want to be like a cancer. What is that? And that's what I put in the beginning, what I read about, right? It grows sicker by the minute. But it's a bunch of people. They want to all group up on the one person. Then they want to take, how many bags of wool? 3 bags full. So they want to steal from you. Let's think about that. Black cat. your intuition, we are protected, right? And then raindrops on roses, I looked it up, and it's a cleansing and a rebirth. Rosies ring around the rosies, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, awful. I don't know, I heard that was weird too. Ring around the rosy, wasn't a sickness? Probably a sickness the government, the demons and the others created to get rid of people and to separate them, just kind of like COVID. It's just one of those weird flu things that they created to make people not want to go by other people and create fear. That's probably what that is. See, I love when the kids are on here. They actually get to hear, right? 9:13. That's what it is. And it's been going on, right? And people are still blind and dumb. Do you guys see what's been going on and on and on and on and cycle after cycle? And you guys are like, oh my God, they named it the fucking bird flu. Freaking the pig flu. Why don't you get some ointment? I mean, come on, y'all. Look in the Bible. There's leprosy. This created, this sickness is by fear and this and that. And it's just cycle after cycle. And you guys act like it's just happening today. Oh my God. Hello? Oh my God. I cannot. You were like, bro. But that's the truth. Right? Like, how dumb are you people? I'm keeping 100. Y'all dumb. Oh my God, there's this kind of flu. A cow flu. Oh my God, everything's infected with that. They put it there, you idiots. And then they create fear. And guess what? Fear creates sickness. Oh, and then they want to keep you by yourself and no one can go by you. Get the fuck out of here. It's been going on for centuries and centuries, even in the Bible, right? It's just a book of cycles and things to follow, right? Kind of give you a heads up, but if you want to ignore it, go ahead. Who cares? Learn it the hard way, man. Shit. It's like, pay attention. These stories are telling you the truth over and over. And it's children that, they see their authentic self, right? And then guess what happens? Trauma. So mask, hurt, this, that. Then they start putting masks on. And as they get older to adults, then guess what? Fake as fuck. They always say mask off, mask off. Do the healing works, and I gotta heal all that stuff. To take the mask back off to be your authentic self again. To who you were born to be. You have to go through all this school, all this stuff, to take the mask off, which is healing, and to remember, do you remember who you are again? Because to become who you actually, the beginning and the end, the yin and the yang, that's you. You understand? Is it that hard? 1914, 949? This shirt says, psh, psh, Jimmy's Gentlemen's blah, blah, Club. The cycle, it ends when you learn your lesson. Otherwise, you keep going on that roller coaster, right? Cycle ends. It's like different. It's like playing a video game, okay? And if you don't beat this level, boom, you gotta go back again. Boom, you gotta go back and go to the next level. What are we learning now? Basically, saying 1414. Well, we all learn at our own pace, right? We in a race. And that's why people have to show what or who. When they say the Tower of Babel, I say that the Tower of Babel only meant the Tower of Ego. I'm right, no, you're right, no, this is right, you're different. You're all the same, you're all idiots, you're all arguing. Let the fucking ego drop. 1314. 45. Let the fucking ego drop. And you know, Oliver, you're right. You're all dumb. I'm right. You're right. This is what it is. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. You guys stay over there with your ego stuff. You're right. You know everything. You know that anyone thinks who knows everything and will not listen to anybody is the dumbest person on the planet. Because I'm just saying, we all have different knowledge on different things. So if you aren't willing to learn from someone, that you may not know something about, but your ego, you know everything, even though you don't. You're only blocking your blessings from learning something. Just like you have something to offer to teach to somebody else. But like I said, generational wealth is knowledge, and if you don't accept it, you poor, you broke, and you busted. Whoever says slow and steady wins the race. No, slow and steady wins the race. We go at our own pace. A marathon, what are you rushing for? You're rushing? What are you in a race for? Talking about life. You rush through life? No, I get it. No, so what are you in a rush for? Who are you in competition? We ain't in competition with nobody, right? Do you remember who you are? But if people when they want to rush through it, they want to rush through it. Where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you in competition with? Because we're only in competition with ourselves. Once you understand that, that's what it is. Unless what? A copycat? What the fuck are you copying at? There's only one me. There's only one you. What the fuck are you copying? That's weird. What's that orange color thing in my hand? I don't know. What is it? It's a vape. Are you going to judge? Oh, you're vaping. Here we go. Here comes the trolls. Never rush to grow up. Never rush to grow up. What the whole point? I don't want to rush to. No. Grow up. Just be you. And that's the thing. I'm me. This is 100% me. No matter where I go, I'm always me. The problem with people, what does growing up mean? We learn stuff and da-da-da, but a lot of people have their mask on. Grow up for what? Time, age is an illusion. You know what I mean? The time on Earth is way different from the ethers and this and that. So it's that's how they try to control people. Oh, you're gonna be late. What is that? And what is that movie? Alice in Wonderland with the White Rabbit. Gotta go. Gonna be late. Go. Gotta be late. Right? Remember that? The rabbit. He's like, I gotta go. Oh, he's rushing out. Gotta be late. I gotta be on time. Blah, blah, blah. But actually, it's what? That's how they control stuff. Time. Why do you think at a certain time they decide to do construction on the street? Why do you think they put certain fake holidays at certain times of the year? They put Christmas right here, so why? Because when people, they overspend and then it fucks them over and then they're paying debt for half the year just to catch up because of that. Or they put Valentine's Day, February 14th. That's where certain alignment comes in with that. And so when people are like, oh, you didn't get a Valentine, which is stupid, but it lowers their frequency. You see how that shit works, how they use control? Wake up, y'all. Let's wake up. Let's see everything for what it is. Oh, time. Gotta be on time. And then guess what? If you're not on time, if you're too early, remember that Alice in Wonderland? He's always constantly going down the rabbit, and she's following the rabbit. I'm late for a very important date. I'm late. He's always rushing around. But he's always missing everything, too. Right? I haven't seen that in a long time. And you know what it was? What was that? The Queen of Hearts? When she's painting all the white roses red, so it was all an illusion. what was it? Yeah, the manipulator, Queen of Hearts. But she's controlling the cards. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. Anyways. Caterpillar. The caterpillar is smoking a thing. The hookah. Right? But then he saw like different dimensions too. And then the cat represented, the cat was the intuition, because what do we read about the black cat? It represents psychic ability. Our abilities, our conscious, like that inner, it pops up, right? Whether you pay attention to it or not, that's what that was. The cat, treasure cat, right? It popped up. Are you gonna pay? Do you see it or not? Because that's you saying no, no, no. You know, or are you gonna ignore it? It pops up, or you're gonna, you know, with Jiminy Cricket and the always let your conscious be your guide. Are you gonna ignore it? But then we get distracted, and then we start getting in our overthinking, and then we start making up, you know, other scenarios that don't even have to happen, but you just made it up, or you let other people, right? So what is your, boom, what is it? Why did it spell farewell? Pinocchio? Wait, Alice in Wonderland is a farewell movie. What is farewell? I'm going to watch Yellow Jackets on Netflix. Okay, yellow. Yeah, some of you guys need to put some yellow on. See yellow. Pinocchio. Yeah, because he's a liar. His nose. I don't know how to... No, I know what you meant. I can't spell really good either. Pinocchio. Farewell. Pinocchio. Well, because he lied, so his nose grew big. So that means, like, you know, people will spite the... What is that saying? Spite the something for... Is a liar, so his nose, you know, grows. But all of those are true. It's okay, Pinocchio, I get it. Yeah, because he's a liar, pants on fire. But remember, he was a puppet, right? Until he cut his strings off, then he was a real boy. He was his real self. But until that, he was a puppet. You see what that means? He still has strings. So just like some of us have to cut cords to people, places, things that no longer serve us, we still a puppet. Who's your master? Who's pulling your strings? Right? You selling lies, you know, because what? Yeah, I'm happy, I'm good. Da 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 da. I'm dancing. No, cut strings. Then you're a real boy. Your true, authentic self. Fairy tale. Oh. Yeah, his nose will grow. What is that saying? Spite the thing. Yeah, because it was like, okay, so he couldn't hide it. So when people lie, that's what it is. You clearly, every time he lied, is growing and growing and growing, and he couldn't hide it. Everybody saw it. He thought, you know, you can't see it, but spite your face at something, I don't know. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. There's a lot of meanings in that movie. Spite your face, I can't remember it, but yeah, so he would lie, but like everyone would see it, each lie. Like the liars do, manipulating. They think they're manipulating. Look at The Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain, the almighty. But he's a little short dude talking like this, and once they rip the veil off, open the curtain, he's been caught, right? We see 6/17. So, I mean, it's quite simple, Watson. And that's what they want to do, complicate it. It's simple. It's very simple. Pay attention. You know, all in the children books, you know. The Wizard of Oz, watch it. You know what one's creepy? Well, The Wizard of Oz, it shows the white witch and the bad witch, or the... So, you know when people say witches, all it is, we all have gifts and magic. What is magic? You either illusions, use them for bad, when they're like, oh, I'm going to manipulate to do this, thinking that they're going to trick you, when we see clearly through it, like Pinocchio's nose, and they use it for bad, right? Or you use your gifts for good. Which side are you going to be? You know what I mean? Balance them. That's the yin and the yang. You know, what is it? And on Follow the Yellow Brick Road, that goes with I forgot, what is it? I forgot, something journey, follow the road, but, you know, like, don't get off, my brain goes all over. What else is the other one, though? Right, we got a path, but once you go off track, that's just like, I can't remember it, but it was something not Gulliver's Travel. Oh, Gulliver's Travel, remember that? Probably not because you're younger, but they want to tie down you know, they always want to tie them down, a bunch of little ones, tie them down because they're scared. People scared of what they do not understand, just like when people like, no, you know, you get like certain religions, Christians, man-made religion, There's one, the Most High, you know, there are many gods, but the Most High, but, you know, there's like certain, what is it, the ones that knock on your door, I forgot what that is, this is that, and that is it. Why are you so mad how other people, you know, how they, you know what I mean? Let your ego drop. Like, God's looking down like, why are you, that's creating division. Why are you mad? God is love. So why are you trying to control how just because you like your steak well done doesn't mean everybody else, but at the end of the day, what are your intentions? And, you know, if people want to, you know, do that dark shit, then go over there and do it. Why are you, people, they all want to play God. They all want to say, I'm right, you're wrong. Sit the fuck down, y'all. You like my armpits? Thanks. Watch me eat a toad? Ugh. Mormons. Do you know when I was working a long time ago, one of the girls, she's like, no, those aren't Mormon. No, Mormon? Maverick. Blue car. No, the ones that knock on your door. Jehovah's Witness. But my friend, she was like, I would call them on myself because they bring me ice cream every time. Oh my gosh. Like, what are people thinking? Or like, this shit pisses me off, man. How are you gonna try to tell someone out? You don't know someone's heart. The only one who can judge that is God. And the people, I don't do religion either. It's man-made, just like politics and color, and it just creates division. Tower of ego. I'm right, you're wrong, you're different. What people don't look like Gulliver's Travel is like what you don't understand, right? Then, you know, don't judge what you do not understand or what is different from you. How about, or when people say, oh, this country's bad and that. Why? Because you saw that on the news, because someone else told you. Why don't you go there and find out? Quit being a fucking robot or a sheep. One of these sheep. You know, it's like, it's so dumb. Like, the people who do that, like, you look dumb. It's like saying that, oh, yeah, we're all jumping off the bridge. Oh, we are? Because who said? You just follow what everybody else is doing. We're gonna walk into the fire. You know why? Because this person said it, so we're just gonna do it. Are you? No, you can get burned then. Or how about this? How about you use your own brain, your own intuition? You know, listen to your intuition. This isn't a dating app, okay? 1319. 750. I ain't going out with nobody. Why would I go out with a stranger? I'm not gonna explain this. Wow. There's a sledgehammer dying to meet that question again. Anyways. Why the hell would 919? There it goes. Why the hell would I go hang out with someone I don't know when in my spare time, which I barely get, I think I'd rather do something with, people that I know. My friends, their family or something. Or just, do something that I want to do. How old are we? Dragons and koi. Yes. Dragons and kois. Dragons and kois. And then the dragon bit the head off the snake. Because the snake was fake. Were you in the year of the snake? Or did you get a rebirth? Or did you get your head cut? Oh. Or did you get your head chopped off? There's a snake in the room. The snake represents fear. No one invited to the barbecue, so guess what? I put my foot on his throat. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. You gonna get them colored in? Oh, this? I've had it for years. I forgot. I haven't touched it. I haven't got a tattoo in a long time. I think the last one was like the Wolverine on my back. Negative Maverick. Take your Everybody starts as a stranger, even your mom. Is that how you said it? Hey, we're gonna read Maverick. De Takato. Everyone starts as a stranger, even your mom. That's how I read that. And then we're like, you know what? You're a hot mess. And cool story, bro. Everyone everybody starts as a stranger. I can make a song of that. Let's make a song of it. Everyone starts as a stranger, even your mom. Even your mom. Maybe she still is a stranger. Stranger. Remember Sesame Street? It means danger. Stranger. What was that song? And it's like, he's wearing like a leather coat, and then there's like spray paint back. Like, stranger. It means danger. Didn't you watch Sesame Street? 10/19, 1945, 48. Stranger means danger. You need to go back and educate yourself. Stranger, it means danger. I don't meet people online. I meet them in real person. Real, live people. Like this. I've never went on a dating app. I don't do that. Homie, don't play that. Okay? I don't do that. Hi, let's meet up over here. Weird, not doing that. We're adults. Like, I know, I got shit going on in my life in this. Hey, I ain't knocking at some of y'all do that, but I ain't got time for that. People who know your vulnerabilities are more dangerous, and I ain't vulnerable as shit. Do you like getting rejected? Probably not. Okay, well then don't ask stupid questions. Go to a dating app and then go there, because this is not the one and I'm not the two. Alright, I'm not going to tell you again. Vulnerability. I ain't vulnerable. Are you projecting onto me? Maverick's vulnerable. That card, they don't make those cards anyway, so they don't make you anymore. Are you extinct? You got to be. Okay. Next. I didn't ask you on a date. Obviously, I'm not explaining myself to an idiot. Do I need to get rid of you, or do you need to take a couple seats back? I know you are, but what am I? All right, so anyways, Pete and repeat. We're on a boat. Who fell off? Who is left? Maverick. Your buff looks cool. Hello, McFly. Think McFly. All right. What is that? McBiff? Biff. Get rid of me. Get rid of yourself. Everyone's jumping off a bridge. You should too. Oh, my head wrap. My buff. You're buff. Biff. Raindrops dripping on your forehead, forehead. I made a nursery rhyme once. Say, sure, let me see. Let me see, let me see. And our 14, 19, 10, 11, 47. Fourth house, 16, 18, 20, 62. Follow the yellow brick road, watch me eat a toad. I'll run to the dock and row my boat, and I will make it back home. They're called neck gaiters, or the brand name. Stand like a deer in the headlight, thought you would provide a better fight. You fought like a coward, you lacked the necessary power, just made this. Now, I like it. I like how you write. I write too all the time. I like that. I got books and books I write. I like it. They're called neck gaiters, or the brand name is Buff. What the hell does that mean? The hell, neck gaiters. What the hell is a neck gaiter? I can't, guys. What the? I like that, Cosmic Alex. What the hell's a neck gaiter? I got me a neck gaiter. Leather neck. You been in the sun too long? Or the fake sun? What sun were you in? The fake sun? The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar tomorrow. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling. Yeah, anyways. Anyways, it's a sleeve type of thing on your head. This? Oh, this is a shirt tied around my head. It's just fabric. Isn't a shirt and any kind of clothing fabric. That's all it is, and I tied it on my forehead. You know, it'd be weird. People are like, oh, why is that shirt tied around your forehead? Isn't shirt fabric? Isn't something a bandana fabric? Isn't a headband fabric? You can cut a leg off your pants and tie it around fabric. You could take a long sock, put it around here, fabric. It's the same thing. But then people will be like, oh, that's weird. Why would that be there? Because it's named a certain thing, but it's still the same thing as fabric. Oh my God. You see what I mean? Cotton is cotton. Wool is wool. Black sheep, 3 bags. Do you have any wool? 3 bags full? No, we're not sharing our wool with the people trying to sacrifice us, you bitches. Just because we're different, you want to outcast us, then you want to steal our shit? No. Grow your own. I'm gonna go post me singing in my nursery rhyme. Go do that. I like it. You should make your own nursery rhymes. I write shit like that all the time. Dust under the rug. This story reminds us that we are rewarded well, both in coin and in character, only when our work unseen is just as good as our work seen. Cauliflower sheep, beep beep. There once was a mother who had 2 little daughters, and as her husband was dead and she was very poor, she worked diligently all the time that they might be well fed and clothed. She was a skilled worker and found work to do away from home, but her 2 little girls were so good and so helpful that they kept her house as neat as a bright new pin. Bright as a new pin. One of the little girls was lame, and she could not run about the house, so she sat still in her chair and sewed, while Minnie, the sister, washed the dishes, swept the floor, and made the home beautiful. Their home was on the edge of a great forest, and after their tasks were finished, The little girls would sit at the window and watch the tall trees as they bent in the wind until it seemed as though the trees were real persons, nodding and bending and bowing to each other. In the spring, there were birds. In the summer, there were wild flowers. In autumn, and bright leaves. And in the winter, the great drifts of white snow, so that the whole year was a round of delight to the two happy children. But one day, the dear mother came home sick, and then they were very sad. It was winter, and there were many things to buy. Minnie and her little sister sat by the fireside and talked it over. And at last Minnie said, "Dear sister, I must go out and find work before the food gives out." So she kissed her mother and wrapping herself up, she started from home. There was a narrow path leading through the forest, and she determined to follow it until she reached some place where she might find the work she wanted. As she hurried on, the shadows grew deeper. The night was coming fast, and she saw before her very small house, which was a welcome sight. She made a haste to reach it. Haste? Du hast. To reach it and to knock at the door. Nobody came in answered to her knock. When she had tried again and again, she thought that nobody lived there, and then she opened the door and walked in, thinking that she would stay all night. As soon as she stepped into the house, she started back in surprise, for there before her she saw 12 little beds, with the bed clothes all tumbled, 12 little dirty plates on a very dusty table, and on the floor of the room, so dusty, I'm sure you could have drawn a picture on it. "Dear me," she said the little girl, "this will never do." And as soon as she warmed her hands, she set to work to make the room tidy. She washed the plates, she made the bed, she swept the floor, she straightened the great rug in front of the fireplace, she set the 12 little chairs in a half circle around the fire, and just as she finished, the door opened and walked in 12 of the queerest little people she's ever seen. They were just about as tall as a carpenter's rule, and they all wore yellow clothes. And when Minnie saw this, she knew they must have been dwarves who kept the gold in the heart of the mountain. "Well," said the dwarves all together, for they always spoke together in rhyme, "now isn't this a sweet surprise? We really can't believe our eyes." Then spied Minnie and cried in great astonishment, "Who can this be, so fair and mild? Our helper is a strange child." Now when Minnie saw the dwarves, she came to meet them. "If you please," she said, "I'm little Minnie Gray, and I'm looking for work because my mother is sick. I came in here when the night drew near." All the dwarves laughed and called out merrily, "You found our room a sorry sight, but you have made it clean and bright. So we're such..." Hold on a second. They were such dear, funny little dwarves. After they thanked Minnie for her trouble, they took white bread and honey from the closet and asked her to sup with them. Break bread with them. While they sat at supper, they told her that their fairy housekeeper has taken a holiday, and their house was not well kept because she's away. They sighed. They sighed when they said this. After supper, when Minnie washed the dishes, set them carefully away, they looked at her often and talking among themselves. When the last plate was in its place, they called Minnie to them and said, "Dear mortal maiden, will you stay all through the fairies' holiday? And if you have faithful prove and good, we will reward you as we should." Now Minnie was much pleased, for she liked the kind dwarves and wanted to help them. She thanked them and went to bed. and went to bed to dream happy dreams. Next morning, she was awake with the chickens and cooked a nice breakfast. After the dwarves left, she cleaned up the rooms, mended the dwarves' clothes. In the evening, when the dwarves came home, they found a bright fire and a warm supper waiting for them. And every day, Minnie worked faithfully until the last day of the housekeeper's holiday. That morning, as Minnie looked out the window to watch the dwarves go to work, she saw on one of the window panes the most beautiful picture that she ever did see. A picture of fairy palaces with towers of silver and frosted pinnacles so wonderful and beautiful that she looked at it and she forgot that there was work to be done until the cuckoo clock on the mantel struck 12. Then she ran in haste to make up the beds and wash the dishes, but because she was in a hurry, she could not work quickly. And when she took the broom to sweep the floor, it was almost time for the dwarves to come home. I believe, said Minnie aloud, that I will not sweep under the rug today. After all, it's nothing for dust to be where it can't be seen. So she hurried to her supper and left the rug unturned. Before the dwarves came home, as the room looked just as usual, nothing was said, and Minnie thought, no more the dust until she... Start over 6:21. Before long, the dwarves came home. As the rooms looked just as usual, nothing was said, and Minnie thought no more of the dust until she went to bed, and the stars peeped through the window. Then she thought of it, for it seemed to her that she could hear the stars saying, there's a little girl who is so faithful and good, and Minnie turned her face to the wall, for the little voice ringing in her own heart said, dust under the rug, dust under the rug. There is a little girl, cried the stars, who keeps home as bright as starshine. Dust under the rug, dust under the rug, dust under the rug, said the little voice in Minnie's heart. We see her, cried the stars joyfully. Dust under the rug, dust under the rug. Said the little voice in Minnie's heart, and she could bear it no longer. So she sprang out of bed, and taking her broom in her hand, she swept the dust away. And lo, under the rug lay 12 shining gold pieces, as round and as bright as the moon. Oh, 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 cried Minnie in great surprise, and all the little dwarfs came running to see what was the matter. Minnie told them all about it, and when she had ended her story, the dwarfs gathered lovingly around her and said, dear child, the gold is all for you, for faithful, and you have proved and true, but you have left the rug unturned. A groat was all you would have earned. Our love goes with the gold we give. And oh, forget not while you live that in the smallest duties done lies wealth of joy for everyone. Minnie thanked the dwarves for the kindness to her, and early next morning she hastened home with her golden treasure, which bought many things for her dear mother and little sister. She never saw the little dwarfs again, but she never forgot their lesson to do her work faithfully, and she always swept under the rug. 5:21, 10:25, the end. Always sweep under the rug. Or you might get a bed bug. That was the story of the day. Alright. 4:21. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna log out. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I think I'm gonna do all signs reading, maybe, but I'll be back.